Found out my boyfriend cheated with my twin sister. It's weird how life can turn on a single text. One minute, I'm chopping vegetables for dinner, humming to a Taylor Swift song, and the next, my entire reality cracks open like a dropped glass. Jake and I had been together for 3 years. We met in grad school. He was the guy who brought me coffee during all-nighters and memorized my allergy meds. My twin sister, Leah, was the first person I introduced him to. "You're basically the same person," he joked back then, grinning at our matching mannerisms. I should have seen it as a warning. Lately, though, things felt off. Jake started working late, a lot. When he was home, he'd stare at his phone like it held secrets, thumb hovering over the screen before locking it abruptly. "Just work stuff," he'd say, but his smile didn't reach his eyes. Then there was Leah. She'd always been my rock, my human diary. But over the past few weeks, she canceled our weekly movie nights. When we did talk, her laugh sounded forced. Last Tuesday, I noticed her wearing my vanilla perfume, his favorite. And she froze when I mentioned it. "Borrowed it by accident," she muttered. The air between us thickened, but I shrugged it off. Twins share everything, right? Until this afternoon. Jake was in the shower, his phone buzzing on the kitchen counter. I never snooped, but the notification lit up the screen. "Leah, Sempifekins, can't stop thinking about last night. When can I see you again?" My hands went numb. I scrolled. Months of messages. Pet names I'd never heard him use. Flirty inside jokes about twin perks. Plans to meet at hotels during my work hours. The room blurred. I remember gripping the edge of the counter, my knees buckling as I read the words. "I love how you taste different from her." When Jake stepped out, towel around his waist, I hurled the phone at him. His face paled. "Babe, it's not what—" "How long?" My voice didn't sound like mine. He crumpled. Confessed. 2 months. Drinks that turned into mistakes. Nights I'd assumed he was grinding at the office. The worst part? The relief in his eyes, like he'd been waiting to get caught. I called Leah. No answer. Texted her. "I know." She replied instantly. "Please let me explain. How do you mourn 2 people who aren't dead? I'm sitting in my car now, engine idling outside his apartment. My suitcase is in the back seat. Leah's blown up my phone. I'm so sorry. It just happened. We never meant to hurt you." Jake's texts are pleading. "I'll do anything. Please come home." Home. What's that now? Part of me wants to drive to Leah's and scream until my throat bleeds. Another part wants to disappear, to shed my name and face like a skin they've both soiled. But I can't outrun the questions. Did he ever love me? Or was I just the prototype? How could she do this? Who am I without them? I turn the wheel, heading nowhere. The highway stretches ahead, dark and endless. My fingers hover over the GPS. Mom's house? A hotel? Somewhere my reflection won't remind me of her? The radio hums softly. Taylor Swift's Exile plays. I shut it off. TLDR. Twin sister and boyfriend had a months-long affair. Now I'm alone in a parking lot, unsure where or who to trust.